I took my 6.6 ISO build out for the first time to get some gameplay clips for y'all so you could see that I could go crazy on these tall builds. Now, based on the clip that you're seeing, you're probably not going to guess, but this build is a 77 overall. With that being said, I am very limited, but that has never stopped me. So today I got some gameplay for y'all. I'm gonna show you the build, dribble moves, everything for tall guards, because people have been asking me so many questions about tall guards. We want SIGs, we want jump shots, we want this, we want that. I mean, if I could cook up on a 77 overall, barely missing any shots, then I'm sure that you guys could too. So the first thing I'm gonna do is show you guys the dribble moves, and then I'll show y'all my jump shot, and then from there we'll get into showing you the build. Now my build, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro, the build, it's not really what I would want it to be. The defense is perfectly fine. I mean, the 67, the 89, this is exactly how I started out my small guard, and my small guard is amazing. I love the defense on it, so the defense isn't the problem with this build. I just honestly feel like I could make a better build, so I wouldn't really recommend you guys making this build. That's why I've been a little hesitant on upgrading it, but I do have enough upgrades to be able to shoot, to get tall guard dribble moves, tall guard jump shots. So I thought I might as well show you guys me cooking up with it. With that being said, get this video to 100 likes if you want me to create my official tall guard ISO build, because this right here, this isn't my end game tall guard ISO build. I honestly really do want to make like something tall, man. I really do want to make like a 7 foot ISO build or a 7'4". So if you guys are ready for me to make a build like that, just drop a like on this video. It'd be very much appreciated. I do got some stuff in the vault, so stay tuned, man. I got some stuff that you guys are gonna be like, damn, bro, trust, you guys are going to want to see it, so stay tuned. As far as the build and everything, this is what I got. The badges, these are the only badges I had for the gameplay. Lightning launch and limitless range, those are really the only ones that I had even upgraded. I got shifty shooter on silver as well, but yeah, I really don't have much on this build. It's a 77 overall. So with that being said, when you guys are seeing me fry people with literally a build that is just fresh out the gate, my first time ever playing on it, you guys can definitely do all this stuff too. If you're interested in the dribble tutorial and all the things I do on my builds, just check out my dribble tutorial, because yeah, I already got like 3 of them up. Now real quick, let's take a second to admire the stat sheet. 75% from the first few games, 64 drive and dunk on the build at the time that I was recording this gameplay. Now there is some stuff that people think is affecting gameplay in 2K26. There was a patch 2 days ago, and a lot of people think that something was touched in that patch as far as dribbling, the game speed. A lot of people are saying that it feels like 2K25 all over again. And Mike Wang himself tweeted and said they didn't change anything at all. He could just be gaslighting, but let me know what you guys think of that. Do you feel any difference in the game speed from right now, or the dribbling, or the speed boosting, or anything at all than you did when the game came out? Because when I hopped on this 6.6 build for a 77 overall, yeah, it does have some badges, but it was moving pretty quick. Now, honestly, I really don't. I feel like the speed boosting was definitely like faster this year, but I really don't think that like 5 to 10% game speed is really that noticeable. Now, I could be wrong, but going and playing the game every single day, I feel like you can kind of miss something like that. Like, I feel like the game speed could drop a few, or it could stay exactly the same, and you wouldn't really notice when it comes to like a 5% difference. Now, that could just be my opinion. I do think the speed boosting was buffed a little bit faster, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just hard for me to say because I personally just can't tell. I feel like the difference, like playing the game, unless I was to just sit there and look at clips over and over and over again, analyzing the speed boosting difference from the days, I'm not sure whatsoever if it's true or not, if Mike Wang's telling the truth, or if they really did, start messing with things. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you guys feel any different on the game the last couple of days? Do you feel like it's any slower? Do you feel like it's any faster? Do you feel like it's the same? Let me know. Now, when it comes to dribbling on a tall guard, this build in specific and everything like that, for the people who want my honest opinion, because there's always people who ask me about certain heights or different things like that, I really do think the tall guards they got a big advantage this year. And I mean, there's barely anything that you can't do on a tall guard that you could do on a small. Now, there's the Steezo glitchy spin, which I'm trying to find a way to do that on a tall guard. If I could figure out a way to do that on a tall guard, or I could figure out a way to do a couple different moves that I do on my small guard on a tall guard, even if it's a different animation but similar, I'm not gonna lie, man. I might actually switch to the dark side because while I was playing on this build, I was having so much fun, and there's not a ton of gameplay. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I only played a few games on this build just because I wasn't gonna take this build to anywhere other than theater with it being a 70 something overall, and the event is going on as I'm currently talking. So I just hopped in, played a few games literally before the event started, and I've been grinding the event, trying to get my rep up, haven't touched the build since, and I honestly think I'm going to be remaking the build too. So with that being said, I do think I will have a really tall dribble god coming soon, and I did have a lot of fun playing on this build. Like, you guys see the way I'm cooking, man. This 6'6", it's dangerous, 75 overall. Should I just make a series cooking people on a 75 overall? Y'all let me know in the comments.